Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So I'm Carlos. Laura's not here, she's in Canada, and our channel is our journey on Pico Island. Just for some of you that are watching for the first time, our channel basically takes place on an island called Pico Island, one of the 9 islands of the Azores, 7th region of Portugal. And we just share our lives once a week. We share our reno experience. We're renovating a house. We do a lot of landscaping, scenic, go on activities, a lot of things, some culture, some tradition. So once a week, we just share a little bit of our lives through our channel, okay? So I guess Bluetti saw our channel and saw a potential for us to use one of their Bluettis. And this is why we're doing this video. It's a Bluetti video. It's a power station. This is obviously not a regular video that we do, but it's an important video because this is something that I think we're going to be using quite a bit of. Because when we're on the island or other islands, sometimes we need access to power, right? When we're in remote areas here, we can go to the highlands, lakes, and if we have a power bank like this, at any point we can tap into if anything's running low, like our phones, like our cameras. We use power tools, just basically a drill, nothing serious. Sometimes we need to take it away from the house. The other thing we use a lot is a weed whacker. We have a big property, sometimes we need it away from the house. And on this video, you'll see that we're taking it in different spots. You know, it could be, trimming around a tree, it could be, part of the garden, the driveway. We also have land down the road from here, no power whatsoever. So you know what, I decided to take the weed whacker down there. Perfect. Sometimes I just need to weed whack a little bit, because these weeds grow crazy here on the island. This is the EB3A. I saw all these gadgets, I got a little nervous, I gotta be honest with you. But after kind of just getting familiar with them, pretty straightforward. This is the cigarette lighter right here. Then we have DC 521 ports right here. We have the DC power button, DC input port, AC input port, AC circuit breaker, USB-A port, USB-C port, light, turn on button, AC output port, and the AC power button. That pretty much covers the overview of what this machine has to offer here. And if I can use it, anyone can. It's very lightweight. Comes with a solar cables. You'd have to buy the solar panels. And the AC charging cable. Just turn on the button so you can see what's on here. There. If you have the AC on, the DC, hours left, charged, output, input, eco. Easy to read. The only, I guess, negative thing about this area is I wish it would have stayed on longer. It does turn off pretty quick. But other than that, it's a great power station. And after using them, and getting the job done, I powered my drill, no problem. I powered the weed whacker, no problem. This is something we're definitely going to use, even if I needed to take my computer down. Sometimes we need to load things off our camera. I have to wait till I get all the way back from our trip to download it into the computer. This way I can do it automatically. That alone is incredible. And I thought, obviously Bluetti has a higher, this is the lowest of the totem pole, okay? But for us, that's all we need right now. Obviously, they have, I don't know the list, but they have a lot of major power stations to power up big machinery, so forth. At this point, we do not need that, okay? We just need it for the things that I mentioned. And here in the Azores, middle North Atlantic, sometimes there's storms, right? Power goes down. If you have something like this, I'm not saying to power the fridge up, but if I needed to power light, if I needed to continue working on the computer, maybe the phone needs recharging, this will do the trick until the lights go back on. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, for us, this is all we need. This is why I felt comfortable accepting them sending this to us all the way from, well, I think they were in the States, but this came from somewhere in Europe. We're not professional video guys or YouTubers. We use our phone to do this. In this case, I'm using my Samsung. Sometimes we use the iPhone. But we'll just try to be raw and realistic. But 2 thumbs up for this machine. I keep calling it a machine, but it's a power station. Oh, another thing, you can put the phone on top of here, recharging it. So now one thing I do know, and I haven't tested it, even though these appliances or tools could only be up to 600 watts, but if we put in the app, I can pump it up to about 1200 watts. So if all you needed to do is these things that I've mentioned, okay, which is nothing huge or major, but definitely recommend the Bluetti. Okay. Now I've noticed on YouTube they have a lot of videos. You actually have people there just totally getting into this machine, how it works, different parts. I would recommend that you do that if you really want to learn more. Tomorrow I have to be down at the other land, and I got to be close to my computer. I'm taking my computer with me, and basically off grid, but not really. And if you need more power, go for one of the other stations. Okay, guys? Thanks for tuning in.